buddies, it's your girl AyChristene, and today we are checking out Zuko Goes to Starbucks by sheyleyozy. Sorry if I said that wrong. Link for this video is in the description box below. I am interested to see what would it be like for Zuko if he went to Starbucks. What would that be like? Yeah, let's check it out.
I do get recognized a lot at Starbucks because a lot of times cashiers are just taking your order and they're not, they're not really listening to you.
How are you doing?
And I'm just like, can I get a grande white chocolate mocha?
This is.
Are you Prince?
So this, because they weren't looking. Oh, that's, okay, I'm taking it back. So this is the voice actor who plays Zuko going to Starbucks and someone remembering or recognizing him as Zuko because they hear his voice.
I do get recognized a lot at Starbucks because a lot of times cashiers are just taking your order and they're not, they're not really listening to you. They're like, what do you want? And I'm just like, can I get a grande white chocolate mocha? And they're like, are you Prince Zuko?
That's amazing.
And then your hands come up and you're like, yes, I am.
And he changes. Okay, so I love that. I think that would be something that would happen to me as well if I worked at Starbucks. Not if I went to Starbucks, but if I worked at Starbucks and I was just, because they are a lot of the times when they go to write down your name or take your order, they're looking down, and it's not to ignore you, it's to focus in, because there's a lot of people talking in Starbucks, right? When I worked at Burger King and when I did worked at Tropical Smoothie, I would do the same thing. It's a technique to listen in and tune more to what the person is saying because there's so much talking going around and you want to get this person's order right without having to ask them to repeat it. So if I worked at Starbucks and he came up, I would be looking down too to write down his name and listen, and hearing the voice, I would be like, oh my goodness, it's him. Looking at him though, he's from freaking Hook. I would remember who he was, and he's what's that guy? What was that show where he voiced a character who was like he had dragon powers. It was on Disney Channel. Remind me of the name down below. I can't remember, but I'm like, oh, that's Rufio, I think was his name. Rufio from Hook. So whenever I hear his voice, I know him from Hook, the movie Hook with Robin Williams. Amazing freaking movie. Amazing. I love that movie. But if I saw him, I would recognize him. But hearing the voice and getting that surprise, I think is juicier or more exciting. Like when you're just working as you normally do, and then all of a sudden you hear this familiar voice, you're like, oh my gosh, are you Prince Zuko? Because I think Zuko is my favorite character he has been. I love Rufio is cool and all. Rufio was kind of a jerk at first, but then he was cool. And then from that dragon show that's on Disney Channel, that it's not on it now, but it used to be, where he was like a teenager that had dragon powers or something like that. I cannot remember, but that was cool. But Prince Zuko is my favorite character he has been, and I think one of the best story arcs a character can take. One of the best, especially in an animated series. I think in an animated series done in America, right? An American animated series, he has the best story arc as a character. In the comments, let me know if you can think of one better than Prince Zuko's story arc in an American-made animated show. Let me know down below. But yes, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And I like how she animated it, where it's him hanging like he normally does with the mark on his eye because part of his face was burnt, right? And then when she's like, oh, are you Prince Zuko? And he says, yes. You see him in his royal garb, right, where he's like right here.
Yes.
And the fact that you saw Katara's face at one of the parts, like pop up on the side, leads me to believe that this came from a panel type of situation where they were doing a panel. It was the cast of Avatar doing the panel, and then that voice was her voice. That's what I think it is. At first, I thought it was maybe like a stand-up show, but stand-up comedy. But I think that instead it was a panel situation. But let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. This is really cool. I think, and I will try to say that name correct. Okay, we'll say Cheyenne did a really great job, and I loved it. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you like the video, check out the link in the description box below to support Cheyenne. If you like this video, hug the life out of that like button. I love you guys as always, and until next time, buddies. Toodles.